would highly recommend WasteLogic's.
It does exactly what we want it to do.
Ultimately invaluable to us.
We would give out 5 stars.
We would be lost without it now.
It is the software really that every company should use.
We wanted to bring in a system that would enable us to know what the drivers are doing, where they're at.
We do such a wide variety of work throughout the company, from demolition to clearances to skips to council work, and we were running on so many different software packages.
With our drivers, when they're out on routes servicing customers, we might not have real-time data as to where they are on that route.
In the beginning, the drivers were a wee bit resistant. People don't really like the change to technology.
We were using a number of different solutions. So our weighbridges would be hosted on our local servers. This would then be via numerous different providers. We had limited routing software for the drivers.
There's time restraints, there's inefficiencies perhaps with money, again with time if it's taken a lot of time to report on something.
It was difficult managing all the paperwork, keeping track of it, filing it away, making sure it was all returned is difficult. Then also customers now are pushing for paperless systems, you know, big contracts and all the rest actually required.
When we started looking into it, we realised quickly that we could bring this all under one banner.
The complexity of our business is managing multiple waste streams from multiple site customers. So having a system in which we can monitor all the collections, provide accurate weights and data, etc. is imperative to our business.
There's great reports on the system, business intelligence on the system, which is certainly benefited things. The CRM system is a great addition, really beneficial to our sales team. The reports are limitless.
When we realised that we could incorporate this all to one, everything become a lot more streamlined.
We decided to go with WasteLogic's, and this was our clear winner because of the capabilities it gave us.
WasteLogic's has helped to bring everything together, which has made it more in-house with just one system which all users can sort of relate to.
We wanted something which is integrated and which was accessible through all users in our company. That we have our reports on hand, and if there is any data needed, that we can get it in real time.
The recycling reports have been massively useful to us.
We can see on a real-time basis as to how much we've got in any yard.
It's took away a lot of administration in that respect. It's all done from a tablet. It's completed down the yard and there's no other involvement with it.
Previously we were using quite rigid spreadsheets which required heavy data entry, as well as that element of human error as well. Whereas with WasteLogic's and the recycling reports, everything is sort of automatically generated.
The biggest challenge we'd have in this industry would be the regulatory challenges.
Especially where drivers and weighbridge operators, etc. have to have input into this and the legislation behind it.
There is a lot of paperwork with waste management to make sure everything's being done correctly, so we can be spot checked at any time by the government bodies.
If that data is available and filled in prior to the driver having to get there, it makes everything a lot smoother.
What waste they're actually collecting.
Some of our favourite features of WasteLogic's is probably the driver sheets. It's very easy to use, very easy to change. We're also really happy with the driver app itself, because again, the drivers enjoy using it. They've no paperwork to do. Once they were shown how to use it, it was super easy to use and they picked up on it really, really quickly, and now anybody that has it wouldn't go back.
It just helps us with maintaining a customer relationship as well as having a driver relationship.
WasteLogic has definitely increased our profitability. It's allowed us to invoice better, faster, with better visibility of everything, of all the company's operations.
Because the system enables us to do that, so WasteLogic's is perfect for it.
And from my desk, I can see if somebody's bought scrap in, not only I can see what we've paid out for it, the quality of it, there's a photograph on there as well. So to run a scrapyard from your desk, it's quite amazing.
Basically, we wanted to be able to give the customer what they wanted straight away rather than having to wait days and days and days.
One of the main things for us was the customer dashboard, because it encompassed all of the functions we'd need to deliver both paperwork, bookings and an internal management system for ourselves as a company.
We really value that, especially as we're a customer of other bigger companies, and it does mean a lot when you're able to kind of service yourself or to log in whenever it's convenient for you. You're not waiting on certain business hours or a certain representative from that business.
It's so easy. The customer just books online, and you don't, when it comes through to you, you don't have to put anything in. Everything is done for you.
At any time, we need to be recording what's coming into our yard, what's leaving our yard. And again, in paperwork, you always need to make sure that you can account for profits and losses.
WasteLogics was all cloud-based, and therefore it gave us peace of mind knowing that our data was safe with them and they were looking after it for us.
Even if we were to experience any issues at a head office, all the remote sites would continue to trade, all the drivers can continue to work, and it's ended up making the business a lot more resilient.
The staff at WasteLogics were very competent. They had industry experience, and they knew exactly what we were looking for.
If there is ever a suggestion from our team or around that with the updates or something that we'd like updated, the team are very proactive when we approach them to actually put that into play and to help us achieve whatever target or result that we're hoping for from the system.
I would absolutely recommend WasteLogics to anybody who's considering implementing a waste management software.
We're able to see demonstrations of how the software would work with our business.
From my point of view, training all their staff, that was very important because it meant that they could pick it up a lot quicker than some other software.
It's a scalable product, so it doesn't particularly matter on the size of the business. They can still run it. The cost is only influenced by the size of your business.
I'd recommend WasteLogics because of the pricing structure. You only pay for what you need. It's monthly, there's no upfront costs. The pricing structure is the best that I've seen.
I would say if you have plans to grow your business and you want a system you can grow into rather than grow out of, I would highly recommend WasteLogics.
We have been using WasteLogics now for 6 years. So throughout that time, we do have or receive updates. As we already mentioned, it's something which the team might flag with us or might say this is coming new to you, and it'll tell us on how to use it.
I'd recommend WasteLogics to anybody. At the end of the day, we put in a lot of time researching different software, and WasteLogics was by far the best. It had the most features, and the staff knew exactly what you were looking for, so it was definitely the best option.
WasteLogics has been really, really helpful with helping us for what we need as a company.
If there is an update, we're informed about it before it happens. With the update, what's going to be new and how to use that feature. And then if you have any question about it, you can just go to the support team.
If I was to describe WasteLogics in 3 words, it would be best software around.
Efficient and innovative.
Effective management technology.
Paperless, easy and comfortable.
Easy, convenient and helpful, and that's because they're always there.
We're delighted with WasteLogics, and I'm sure other people will be as well.
I think it shows for itself that we're here 6 years now with WasteLogics.
It is the software really that every company should use.